How can I keep my team aware of important communications? Hi, this is Elliot for Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new email received in Gmail. Then we'll be summarizing that email with the AI Wizard by Workload. And finally, we'll be sending that summary as a channel message in Slack. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the Workload editor. We'll give our workflow a title. This is going to be Gmail to AI Wizard to Slack. And I'm going to pick my trigger by clicking in the trigger box. This is going to be in Gmail. And my event is going to be new emailed received. Make sure you click on the new emailed received trigger. This gives you more details about the email than our older new email trigger. So this one is the one you want to select for any workflow that's involving receiving new emails. I'll click continue. To make sure I'm connected to my Gmail account. If you have any questions about connecting to the apps in this workflow, check out the blog in the description of this video. For this particular workflow, any email I receive to this account is going to be turned into a Slack channel message. So make sure that whatever email account you're attaching to a workflow like this is one that you want everybody in your Slack channel to be able to see a summary of. For the purpose of this demonstration, I chose to make a kind of humorous email. Test our trigger. So we have an email with the subject of outbreak. It has come to our attention that we might have a pressing health concern. During routine cleaning of the lab this past Tuesday evening, a new hire custodian may have accidentally released a quite contagious and potentially deadly virus. Apparently, he was trying to do a thorough mopping and thought to move a cabinet so he could better clean underneath it. This cabinet, which hadn't been moved in decades, was somewhat stuck to the ground, and the force it took to dislodge it from whatever grime had sealed it to the floor caused a rack, which contained various long-forgotten viral samples, to fall over. Fortunately, only one vial cracked. Unfortunately, it was the worst one. I know that you have been on holiday, so you are thankfully not in any direct danger. However, everyone who works with or for you is not only likely to suffer a most unfortunate demise, but are also vectors for disease. Right now, as I write this, a team from the CDC is quarantining the entire building and rounding up anyone who may have been in contact with any employees. It seems they'll be forced to live the remainder of their days inside the lab as a last gasp hope of containing the viral spread. It's possible that this action is too late and that the virus has all been transmitted throughout the greater Sacramento area, soon all of California and the world. In that case, the fact that I am firing you for gross negligence should be the least of your concerns. From the flight itinerary you sent me, it seems you are taking off from Hawaii in the next hour or so. If you get this message beforehand, just stay there. Forever. It might be the only safe place left. Your friend and now former employer, Sador Toile, Chancellor, Sac City Chemicals and Viruses. All right, so that's the email we received. That's kind of a long email, so we're going to want to summarize that. So we're going to go to our tools, and we're going to select the AI Wizard by Workload. And the event is prompt your data. For the input, we're going to come to our drop-down menu, and we're going to select the entire message. And the prompt is going to be, summarize this message into 2 or 3 sentences. Click continue, and then we'll test this action. And now that whole email has been summarized into a new hire custodian accidentally released a deadly virus in the lab, causing a potential health concern. The CDC is quarantining the building and employees, with the virus possibly spreading beyond Sacramento. The former employer advises the recipient to stay in Hawaii for safety. Okay, so we'll take that summary. We're going to add a step. This is going to be in Slack. The event is going to be to send a channel message. Make sure we're connected to Slack. The channel I'm going to send this to is my test channel. When you're setting up this workflow, you want to select the channel that is most relevant to be receiving these summarized emails. The message text is going to come from that step 2. It's going to be the summary. The bot name I'm going to use as the person who sent the email. So that also came from that step 2. We have Sidor Toile. And I'm not going to select the bot icon or bot emoji. It's not part of a current thread, but you could add those details if you wanted. I'm going to test this action. And we have a success. So I can click continue here. I can look over at my test channel in Slack, and that message was just sent with the summary of that email and the name of the sender of the email as the name of the person sending the message. So it looks like our workflow is flowing properly. We have a green dot in the corner of each of our nodes. So I'm going to activate this workflow. And now every email I receive to this email address will be summarized with the AI Wizard by Workload and then sent as a channel message in Slack. That's how I can use the AI Wizard by Workload to turn emails into summarized messages in Slack. Please join the Workload community by commenting on this post with any questions you might have or suggestions for future videos. You should also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, or click here to get more content from Workload about how to make your business practices more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.